settings, even in friendship kind of settings. Asante sana.
Lakini well, imagine kununua condom kwa supermarket, alafu password ipotee, alafu anaanza kuita password Durex XXL.
No, actually, Mimi, that a scenario like that hasn't happened to me. Like I was buying condoms, alafu tunajua vile Android saa zingine nili upgrade niko kwa iPhone crazy, but Android ilikuwa inanifanya ile kitu. So unajua like you're paying for condoms hapo kwa supermarket and then there's a queue behind you, so guys be looking like, hey brother, what's happening, what's popping, you know? So
Yeah.
I if I was not that empowered when it comes to condom and condom use, that I would literally have left the condoms and just left. But because I understand what it is, I literally am like, you know what? Mtangoje simu iache kuhang. I will pay for these condoms because I am going to use them. Furthermore, no one is a virgin in this supermarket, only kids. So, you know.
Nani amekuambia?
Well, kuna minors. Not kuna, you know what I'm saying by
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Yes. So, you know, it's kind of like we should, I mean, buying a condom is similar to like buying a pad, you know? It's similar to like buying body oil, body lotion. Let's make it that, like, you know what? First, you should upload me because, hey, I'm practicing safe sex. So there is nothing to be embarrassed about practicing safe sex. That is what people need to understand. If you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your partner, that is nothing to be embarrassed about.
Haya, sawa. Tuache embarrassment when it comes
hakuna.
When it comes to matters of prevention and protection and safe sex. So, Ida.
Okay, Ruel, you're assuming that everyone in that supermarket is having sex like you. No, you cannot assume that. You cannot make such an assumption. But anyway, I get your no, you have not done a study to establish that 3/4. But anyway, I admire your I don't know. Yeah, I admire your courage going to a supermarket and just buy young people trading their bodies, trading sex for a good life, trips to Dubai, trips to, I don't know, Spain, I don't know. I think we just need to tell them there is life after 20s. You're gonna get to your 30s, you're gonna get to your 40s. I would also want to just say that there is nothing as enjoying your little money with your good health. And then another thing, when we are talking about parents, this is a conversation we need to have more and more. There is a certain strategy that the gay, same-sex, LGBTQ community used in order to make it like a normal thing that is happening in society. They are using movies, you know, and they're portraying people. Can I continue?
Okay, Justin, let me mute Justin. Okay, continue.
Yeah, I was saying there is a strategy that the LGBTQ community is using, and they are doing movies, they're portraying people in the same. Just give me a minute. I'm coming. Sorry, I'm in the. No, I was talking to another person. Okay. I'm in an office. Let me finish. There is that strategy they are using by portraying people in the LGBTQ, being nice, being friendly. We can use that strategy as well, you know, when it comes to having this sex education to young people. We can use the movie strategy, and then we can also. There is no way as a parent you can afford to be shy because of what is happening right now. As a parent, you need to step up. I do not care whether you are brought up in this old generation where talking about sex was a shy phenomenon. You need to step up because the kind of world you are brought up in did not have HIV, did not have this very many diseases. It is a new thing and change is inevitable. So it is not something that you can say we are cutting them some slack or you are going to excuse them. No, they need to step up. Yeah. Thank you so much, Doreen.
Thank you so much, Idel, and thank you for joining my space. Liz, maneno ya mwisho. Liz has disappeared. That's when I called their name. Cleo?
All right. Thank you so much. I think it was really nice to be part of this conversation and listening to young people saying their thoughts out loud. It is so impressive. And just to finish up, I think to me, I'll just comment on the issues that I don't know. I don't know if it was Liz. She was talking about people living with disability. I think there have been a lot of misconceptions whereby people will think that people living with disabilities they don't have sex. But man, we all need to have that orgasm in once in a while, or even every day, if we want. So like having conversation with people living with the disability that it's okay for them to have access to condoms, it's very important because we are all humans being like we all want to have sex in a while, you know, or yeah. I mean, I have a lot of things to say. So like making it possible for people living with disability, like maybe also including them to be in spaces where people are discussing issues to access of condom or condom negotiation is very important because I think people living with disability they have been left out for a while now. Like we don't consider them to be part of the community whereby we say that they can also have thoughts or have things whereby it can contribute. So engaging people living with disabilities another way whereby we also try to share with other people saying that you know what they're also human beings and it's totally fine for them to have access to condoms. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Cleo. And the representative of the task force on matters of people with disability is Trish. She has left. But yeah, that is the representative. And I am so happy that Y Plus Kenya got to introduce, or rather bring on board somebody who comes from a very one of the most marginalized groups when it comes to programming in almost everything we do in our society. So I am really very happy. It's one of the things that really makes me happy because of the inclusivity. So thank you to everyone who has